moves at all times of this laning stage. So Moose he has to play so careful at the start of this lane, giving Gabby sort of that bit of pressure eased off him.
Yeah, and look at, he's going for Moose. He might get this kill. He's dead. Dude, that was so good too. Oh, if you didn't know, Moose knew too, because the Mirana actually went over to the shrine to arrow a creep.
Bit low himself, but he doesn't matter. He's got Salves and Tangos. He's just ready for sort of these moments up top. Another bit of a go on to Moose. This time Brax will be able to protect him, drags him back into the combo. The arrow is there, and Moose will be able to turn with the help of Brax and get himself some revenge onto Tim's.
Run at. What a bloodbath of a top lane. Nice Torrent actually reading it.
Yeah, it does make the connection.
There's no way he goes for this kill. Holy smokes, he actually is the arrow!
Oh, Moose!
Dude, this top lane, what the hell's going on up here?
It's kicking off, you know. Moose, he may have been knocked down as that first blood, but at the lion's share, Tim's is going to keep his eyes on the top, down bottom. Fight's going to kick off here as they try and protect this room from one another. Moose standing his ground with KP. Will he get it? He won't. Fear will be able to grab it. March able to get over and grab their own. So 3 runes for TNC. March will lose his life. Was able to do so himself.
Oh,
top
the
lane.
arrow.
Another
arrow.
combo. Brax with that drag back. Do they have the damage? TPs are coming in. Moves leaping forward to get that extra bit of attack speed. One more hit. Cleave off the creep wave. A little bit underneath the tower. They won't want to dive any further. Tim's comes into mid to relieve some of the pressure being applied to Armel. 9 again, diving, feeling confident with the fact that he has got that Shadow Dance. He's building up the Essence Shift. Couple more hits onto Armel. Might just do it with the Dart Pact. Armel's in trouble with the Jukes though. Can Armel survive? Another Remnant's there. The Sleight of Fist. He will still fall. 9 is able to get the kill. An Alchemist and a Chen. So playing great isn't going to be enough for JStorm. They need to be playing immaculately. Otherwise, this Alch is just going to take home the game for TNC.
This should be a kill on Tim's, who whiffs the arrow, but the upheaval will be enough. Thank you, and Moose, he's on a killing spree. He's had a good game. Bottle, boots, plus an urn. He's getting actually pretty damn close to Spirit Vessel, which versus the Alch versus the Omni.
Make that Remnant jump. So suddenly Armel has to be forced into these situations where he has to decide, do I use my spells aggressively or do I just save the mana to jump out? And an arrow hit onto KP will set up more kills for JStorm. They'll finally be able to finish off this tier 1 tower. Is it fast enough? Because this whole first 11, 12 minutes, the Alchemist farm has been entirely undisturbed. Mid lane Fear drops down the Golem, will result in a kill onto Tim's. See if Armel could clean up a second one. He's burning down Moves, but will they be able to get the kill? He may.
9. He's looking.
He was hoping to maybe sort of close the gap. I don't even know what the number's going to be when there's like the Chenna or the KP, Omni Knight heals on this Alchemist, but I don't think they could do more damage than he's going to be healing up. Mid lane, they'll catch out KP.
Still making space. 9's having a good game.
See 9. He's got his eyes on Gabby. Gabby will show mid. Does have backup behind him. Can they keep Gabby safe? Gabby is getting fully focused here by the 4 of them. He'll pop the chemical rage, try to walk this off. Armel comes forward. KP is going to be back in the game, but Gabby, he's already dead. They're able to dive and get the kill, see what TNC can find in return. There'll be 1 pick off onto Fear. The rest of JStorm out of there. So just the 2 supports going down.
No.
9. If he falls as well, this will be pretty huge for TNC, and he does. It's a double kill, and that was the rock drop. We've already talked about how important these timings were. KP, can he heal himself and get out of it? Doesn't look like it. So JStorm at least will be able to regroup. Ridiculous numbers on the HP regen bar of that Alchemist.
Possibly a Bruin.
So they can set up.
Or just March.
I think the rest of TNC have got no interest in hanging around for this skirmish. March, hands off the keyboard. And
he got the permanent agility.
Best in the butterfly. I mean, I think he's feeling confident, Gabby. Gabby knows at the moment that his farm is looking very, very good. Tim's, it's been found. Offer up the heals, won't be enough. 9's able to pick himself up another permanent stack of the Agis, but TNC, they're looking to try and fight this. The Golem's dropped down. 9 being left behind. He's trying to get out of this. The GA's popped by the Omni, keeping them good to fight. Moves, BKB's popped. He's trying to turn Gabby. He's not taking much damage, if any at all. He's still sitting there just on full HP as he's now ready to turn and start running them down. Concoction out onto 9. He cannot escape, even with the help of the Moonlight Shadow. The 2 of them fall, both 9 and Fear.
Well, this is pretty aggressive from Dire.
I mean, Gabby doesn't care.
He really doesn't.
I think he feels unkillable. We'll see if it's going to be tested. I mean, they're slowly bringing him down.
He's going to die.
With the vessel on him and the team a little far behind him. Gabby will fall. They're able to take him out. They couldn't get close enough to kill him off, to heal him back up. And with Gabby gone, they're able to move forward and take down another. A bit of a As you said yourself, a bit of a risky play there from TNC. Surely slow things down.
Man, the Slark, ooh, we think it's the lead. Won't get a kill on Armel, but
well,
just
he burns the mana.
Threat. Yeah, the threat. Wait,
he's
maybe.
got the mana.
You're
With
right.
the Diffusal Blade, Armel, he's lost any sort of chance of escaping.
Wow.
Setup is there.
Bye.
TP into the Shrine will result in the quick death of Moose. With the way that events continue to transpire. Tims?
He's dead. He's dusted.
He's very dead.
Yeah. Bye.
Bottom lane TNC. They're going to look to push on with this Aegis on Gabby. See what they can get done here as they focus down the tier 3 tower. Gabby weaving in and out. Nine's trying to cut him from the back lines. He's already taking a lot of damage there from Armel, down to half HP. He'll have to back off for a little bit and heal back up. Fortifications out, but TNC showing no signs of retreating. Nine does finish off the MKB, so a bit more of a punch.
Good of a game.
Yeah. There we go, Nine.
Oh, my.
He's going to jump in, pull up for the commitment onto Gabby. Gabby getting brought low the first time, but there's the BKB and GA. Gabby's going to start healing up all the way back up to 100% HP. Nine with his own BKB. We'll see how much he can get done during that first duration of it, but it's not a lot. Has to back off as soon as the BKB wears off. Now Brax is going to try and step forward. But Brax alone does not have anywhere near the sort of damage to even tickle Gabby.
Yeah.
As TNC just resume business back onto the barracks. On forward. Already Tims is back in the invis. Nine himself does not have detection on the front lines. And X-Mark will drag back Gabby away from Nine. Nine, silenced, rooted, they're on him. He's BKB'd, he's trying to punch into them, but he has to be careful. Gabby's punching back hard. Jump forward from Armel. As Armel keeps Nine pushed to the side, does get hit by the arrow.
Why are they letting him do this? He's just beating down the tier 3, like a good amount of damage. They're actually moving forward. Arrows coming in.
And Tims will be here by the side of Armel, so Nine, I don't know how much more he can commit. I mean, he's going for it.
He's committing.
Armel's, forced a remnant away once again, and Nine, he's back to the tier 3.
He stole a lot of agility there, so he has armor and damage.
They've got to bring more back.
This is really good play by Nine, and I love Moose is here behind him. He could tank the death too. That's a nice play by JStorm. They're making the most out of like this 1%.
They're keeping the game going. They really are. They are stopping TNC from being able to close things up.
And I think that is obviously TNC waiting for Roche. I don't think they had to, but now that it will be up and it is scouted out by the Chen creep, they should beeline it there, but so is JStorm right behind them. Oh, misses the combo.
Nine, he's still going to jump in and start to try and rack up the damage, but Gabby just hit so hard and fast. BKB has to be used by Nine as the concoction comes flying in.
Team fights. I just need to clear the creep wave out, but the pipe.
Nine, try and start hitting.
Good luck. The upheaval, though, he can't get there.
Nine.
He can't run away, to be fair.
He's getting more and more of the essence shift. They have found Armel. He's actually looked to dive behind the tier 3s. BKB will be popped as Armel jumps out. They'll also use the fortification here, JStorm. You can see what they're doing. You know, Brax each and every time he was Xing Nine, so Nine can sort of fully commit, get some essence shifts up. They could bring him out without Nine needing to BKB or Shadow Darts. They'll force him back, but it is another melee Rax gone away from the base of JStorm. TNC continuing to get the objectives.
Yep, they're just trying. They want to run away with minimal. I think March might just end up suiciding here.
And Gabby, he's thinking about going back in. He's going to throw the concoction out. Silence as well. They drag back Brax. Brax, he's got a BKB. He's going to turn. Arrow will connect onto Gabby. Brax goes for the TP out with the remainder of his BKB duration, and it will be enough to get him out on the back lines. Move, killed off March. They'll jump back in now, looking to go for KP. They found themselves a second one in JStorm. They're not done yet. Nine looking to commit with the Shadow Dance. He's onto Gabby. Gabby forced to the side. Gabby, they'll take him down the once. There's no Omni, there's no Chen to back him up. They can surround the out and try and go for round 2. The arrow connects perfectly. Nine, he's racking up that essence shift. Another jump away. He doesn't have the Shadow Dance for 40 seconds. Will have BKB in a second, but they get the kill onto Gabby. The Alk is gone. JStorm able to kick back a little bit to allow him to stay on the front lines, keep on targets. And with that in mind, you know, Scardy, BKB, Shadow Dance, and Satanic, that's the perfect recipe to sort of not give a damn about what's hitting you.
Yeah.
You could just stay there on the Alchemist and build up this essence shift. As you mentioned, with that 25 talent, you are going to see sort of fight after fight where they have to really respect the punching power this Luck's going to be able to bring.
Tims will make it.
out of control. This Slark just gets stronger and stronger each team fight that you have back to back.
Ooh, top lane, there's a fight.
See what they can grab here. Just going to be the boat thrown down to hold Tim's back and make sure that they struggle to chase. Armel's going to still be able to do a very good job of that with the remnants. BKB is available from Brax if he feels threatened. Can look for a BKB TP out. And he's going to do exactly that. No more messing around from Brax.
They've got the Aegis. This is it. If JStorm somehow takes this Aegis and wins the fight, we'll never know, but it's tough.
Here we try.
Whoa!
Just get silenced and Abyssal. 9 back up to the high ground.
Upheaval. But now it's on cooldown.
Gabby back onto the tier 3, 9. Restraint him, using the Shadow Dance, staying on top of Gabby. The flag's out. Heading onto the Maw. The Fatal Pond's there as well. And the TNC will respect it. Back off. Keep themselves at a distance. Fight the Slark at this point. Especially with 9 having so many buffs. Also, of course, the Solar Crest just making 9's life even easier to rack up the Essence Shift at such an incredible speed.
This
can fight outside of their base, despite how close it is. Once again, a bit more Essence Shift. They will use the Yules here to try and mess up the bring back of the X-Mark, but they won't quite have the timing. Gabby falling low. 9's going to jump in with the dollar drop down. They will finish off Gabby the once. As the Aegis out of the hands of the Alchemist, Tim's, he's going to turn, get the track out onto 9.
9!
See, Shadow Dance popped. Bringing back into the boat. Multiple boats flying out now with the 25 being hit. TNC's able to get themselves out of range. They'll turn, they get the Hex out onto 9. 9. He needs some savior. The Gears pop, they can commit onto 9. They've killed the fish. The Slark is gone.
Wow, Hex into Hex is a pretty good combo.
The Hexes are doing it. TNC.
They left their base. You left your base on JStorm and you got punished.
You know, TNC, they're a smart team. You know, they know what their next step is. They know that despite how hard it looks, they'll know how to sort of crack open that next bit of progression that they need to find. 9 gets Hex to get the dart packed off in time, tries to commit. Abyssal Blades down, pots the BKB. Boats start to come crashing out onto Gabby. E-Blade, of course, from Armel, keeping Gabby safe from those right clicks. The arrow's out, clips onto Tim's. Recommitment from Armel as he'll jump back in with the remnants. JStorm's back up to the high ground. They'll hold on once more, but that is 3 of the buybacks forced out. So TNC, another little step closer to being able to maybe take some more from the base. But now, back to Roshan they go. Does anyone actually still need an Agnum's Blessing? Okay, Tim still does.
Tim's needs. I like how the Alk didn't even give it to him. He could have got more magic and stuff. He's like, nah, I'm good. I'll just take it. Tim's, we don't care about your 2 bounces. He also picked up a sheep himself, so you have the 3 sheeps now on the supports. We'll call KP a support at this point. They just have 3 sheep sticks, and we saw if you chained it on the Slark, they're slowly sieging down this tower, though. They might finally get it. The upheaval's there, though.
9. Any ball low, Lotus Orb will protect him. Arrows out, March, he's gone. They've lost the Chen. Armel jumps in, tries to go for the E-Blade Tangle, but the BKB's there from 9. Armel wanted to find the snipe, but 9 was prepared. The combo wasn't enough to kill the Slark off.
I guess
if it's like Tim's on his own, sure. But Tim's is going to show.
God. Boots travel too. This might be a kill.
Let Fear die. Get the hell away from here. You got to let the Warlock go. Fear, drop a Golem, but there's no escape for him.
Yep, no buyback, so I don't mind him using the Rog. I'm sure people are like, why use it? Anyway. He wouldn't have a buyback. He's going to be alive when his ult's back up anyway. The Alchemist was moving at 100 move speed every single fight. Without that there, he's honestly pretty free to do whatever he wants.
The Hex, an aggressive force there. We'll be able to shove the Gyro outside of the base with the burst. He's brought low. He's going to put the BKB, try and turn to start healing up. Just brought incredibly low by the physical damage. The focus is there onto Brax. Brax is dead. Brax does have his buyback back up. So he'll get immediately straight back into the action. Gabby focusing down the racks. TNC will finally be able to take another set of racks away. They turn the Hex onto 9, but the BKB jump back. Shadow Arts will be there to take it off. They've lost the Gyro. Moo buys back. Looks to get back into this. They're doing their best to try and hold. The boats come crashing down onto Tim's. Tim's eats the cheese. 9 jumps forward. Goes Scepter keeping March safe, but the arrow connection means the March will still fall. 9's not done. They're going to try and chase for more. Looking to jump in onto KP. Moo has the damage, shoots down the Omni Knight.
Well,
they're 71,000 gold behind and up against Mega Creeps.
I mean, if Moo dies here, you just forfeit. Let's see.
Gonna come in, Moon needs help, he's able to get the BKB off, and Gabby's dead!
Holy shit.
The Alk is gone! They're taking so much damage here from the Rapier, the stuns there with the Omni Knight, the phone comes crashing in! Refresher, GA, KP forced to the side, they turn their attention towards Tibbs, but the chains are out, the Hex is there, 9, he needs help, they're focusing the slug, E-Blade, Abyssal Blade down, 9 falling low, but he's still got the BKB, he'll turn, buyback was there from Gabby and Tibbs, the arrows, will it catch anyone? It won't, they'll be able to duke it out with the Hex, it's on to Gabby, Gabby's nullified, Gabby's falling low, they've got to keep this Alk alive, he brought back for this, the Refresher, but 9's committing, he's diving in deep, looking to finish off Gabby. Gabby will be able to get back to the base though, and they will get the 3 kills. JStorm now lose 3 heroes. It's over. GG is finally called, and TNC, 70 minutes in, they're finally able to close it down. But my goodness, didn't JStorm give it their all in that?
Yeah, and I love the try at the last fight. You saw the damage. Moo actually destroyed Gabby.